I'm Lorena.
And I'm going to give a little introduction for Lorena and I. We started rebuilding our farmhouse in March of this year. Not rebuilding, kind of remodeling, resurfacing. We've painted it, we've put up siding, we've redone the bathrooms, put up tile, pretty much changed the whole look of it in anticipation of selling it and then a big trip we're gonna make. So Wednesday, the house will go on the market. It's 80-acre farm. It's in Goldendale, Washington. It's got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house and a separate studio apartment. Couple of big barns. It's fenced, it's cross-fenced. It's got a 12K solar system in it that's grid tied.
We are selling the house, but that's not actually the purpose of this video.
We are trying to sell the house. Don't listen.
We are trying to sell it,
but
that's not what this video is about.
So a few of the challenges that we had to learn everything. So we went on YouTube and we learned how to set tile, and we learned how to change out windows, and we learned how to build our deck. And
to be fair, we had a little bit of experience to start with.
Okay, we had a little bit of experience. We watched other people do it. I don't know if that counts for experience.
Yeah, but then also David was quite the builder.
Yeah.
He was very good at it.
Yeah, so I got to be an assistant, but I was never actually very good at it. But I've gotten good at the tiles. We kind of made this house everything that we wanted. So it has a propane fireplace because I'm too lazy to haul in wood. And I don't like the mess wood makes. So I get a propane fireplace. We put in mini splits because everybody seems to want them. And I love blue pine. So we put in a ton of blue pine. Most of the trim on the windows is blue pine. The ceiling in the hall is blue pine. We kind of kept that throughout the house. Blue pine, nice wood floors that were quite the challenge for us to figure out how to put in. We kind of aimed for different. Instead of buying a vanity at Home Depot, we went on Craigslist or places like that and found cool pieces of furniture and then added like a vanity to it, or a sink over the top, one of those surface mount sinks. Both of our sink ones are really cool. The mirror that we found for over the vanity in the apartment is super cool. If there was a way to take it with us after I sold it, I would totally do that. The apartment, since I don't know if they're gonna rent it out or not, we decided to put in those wood look ceramic tiles for the floor. It turned out pretty good. You don't have to worry about scratches on the floor or things like that, so it turned out nice.
So the apartment has a 2-burner stove and a microwave and a fridge also.
We have a walk-in shower that the contractor put in for us, but I did the tile around it. It looks pretty good. And the master bathroom, I just got through setting the tile in it and sealing it, so I'll let you know how that is. But we have a nice soaker tub in there that our contractor put in. All of our windows we changed out, and our contractor did the most part of those. We could do it now. We've learned enough so that on our next project we'll be able to do that ourselves. Most of our lights we had updated, mainly because there was hardly any in here, but it was all updated. We got new Butcher Block counters in here that I stained a dark color. I kind of like that better than the blonde ones you always see around. This week, we've been working on finishing off getting ready. So we had a few rain gutters that came loose, so we repaired them, sealed them up. Let's see.
We used to have the dryer in the hall, what's now the hall.
Yeah, and we moved it into we put in a pantry, so kind of changed the hall and opened it up. It used to have like a washer and dryer in, so you'd come in the house and there'd be the washer and dryer and all our laundry, and it was gross. So so that's kind of been closed, so it's still gross, but you can't see it now, so.
But we had to patch the hole where the dryer vent used to be.
Yeah, so we patched that, and I just got that painted. Let's see, we finished off the siding on the patio. And we're putting the last shelf in the pantry.
Been doing some painting.
Yeah, just some touch-ups. Kind of the odds and ends before Connie gets here, our real estate agent, to make it look at least somewhat promising.
We should say who our real estate agent is, just in case one of our friends wants to use her.
Oh, yeah. Our real estate agent is Connie Tomasian. She's from Windermere in the Dalles. She's great. You'll love her. Just go tell her you want a full price offer and bring your friend in to start a bidding war. So in closing, we're gonna start posting these every Wednesday. Lorena's the videographer, and we're totally learning. So the first ones are ridiculously amateurish, and they get better as they go. So suffer through the first ones, and I'm sure that someday they'll be good. So our plans are that we are selling our farm in Goldendale, and we're going to go up to the Seattle area and spend about a month up there while we find an RV that we want and get our paperwork all finalized and all that kind of stuff. And then we are driving from the Seattle area in Washington State down through the United States down to Central America, and we'll be ending up in Boquete, Panama. Probably David, Panama to start with, and then looking for our home around between Boquete and David, Panama.
So the idea of making these videos is mostly so that we can keep in touch with our family as we go through this transition and traveling. Not family and friends.
So you can follow us if you want with our travels. We're going to be going through a bunch of different countries on our way down. We'll be starting, of course, with Mexico. There's all the Central American countries until you get to Panama, which is the last one you get to go to. So we aren't going to go all the way through Panama. David is really close to the border with Costa Rica. So we'll be going down to Panama, but we're going to be filming. We'll probably be posting every Wednesday. We'll be showing you our border crossings, telling you what we have to do to get through the borders. And we're going to be taking our 2 dogs and our 2 cats with us, so we'll show you getting your pets through the border and traveling with your pets. And of course, our pets could never be normal pets, so we have Harley Quinn, who's our Great Dane, and we have Mr. Darcy, who's Bouvier de Flanders.
110.
So, yes, Mr. Darcy's ancient. He's 14, but Harley's a teenager and a total ditz, so it should be an interesting trip. We have our cat Mango, who's young, troublemaker, and we have Captain, who's also old, but he'll be coming with us too. So follow along with us.
Bye. We'll see you Wednesday.